Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Dahod District, Gujarat State, the birthplace of Aurangazeb. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Dahod District, often referred to as the Eastern Gateway of Gujarat, is a land of profound historical legacy and rapid modern transformation. For centuries, it existed as a quiet, culturally rich pocket dominated by indigenous tribal communities. But today, it is recognized as a bustling economic node. It gained historic permanence as the birthplace of the Mughal Emperor Aurangazeb and has transitioned into the 21st century as a critical focus of India's aspirational district program. The area beautifully blends a rustic tribal identity with high-tech central infrastructure. Geographically, Dahod occupies a highly strategic position on the absolute eastern edge of Gujarat. It is situated at an average elevation of roughly 279 meters above sea level and serves as a tri-state dry junction, sharing its administrative borders with the states of Madhya Pradesh to the east and Rajasthan to the north. Within Gujarat, it is flanked by Panchmahal, Mahisagar and Chota Udaipur districts. Its unique positioning means it operates as a major transit corridor for trade and migration between central India and the western coast. The history of Dahod is deeply intertwined with both ancient tribal lineages and grand imperial timelines. The most notable historical milestone occurred in the year 1618 when the Mughal Emperor Aurangazeb was born here in a fort while his grandfather Emperor Jahangir was encamped in the region. Aurangazeb reportedly held a lifelong fondness for his birthplace, later ordering the construction of a massive caravanserai rest house to aid travelers. Originally a part of the princely state of Sundh or under administrative umbrella of the larger Mahal district. Dahod was formally carved out as an independent district on October 2, 1997 to allow for focused regional development. Dahod experienced a predominantly tropical savanna climate characterized by distinct three-season cycles: a blistering summer, a humid monsoon, and a relatively mild winter. Summer temperatures frequently soar well past 40 degrees C between April and June, making the terrain dry and challenging. The monsoon season arrives in late June and lasts until September, bringing an average annual rainfall of 700 mm to 900 mm, which acts as the lifeblood for local agriculture. Winters, spanning from November to February, are pleasant and dry, with the temperatures dropping to a comfortable 12 degrees C to 15 degrees C. While Dahod does not have its own commercial airport, residents and business travelers primarily rely on the Vadodara Airport, approximately 150 km away, or the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in Ahmedabad, around 200 km away, for air connectivity. On the rails, however, Dahod is an absolute powerhouse. The Dahod railway station sits squarely on the high-density Mumbai to Delhi main lines, ensuring exceptional connectivity via regular superfast trains. The district is also knit together by a robust road network, including National Highway 56 and State Highway 62, which facilitates smooth logistics and passenger transit across state lines. Dahod is characterized by a unique demographic profile, notably having one of the highest concentrations of scheduled tribes ST populations in the entire state of Gujarat. According to demographic data, over 74% of the district population belongs to indigenous tribal communities, living primarily across its sprawling rural sectors. The district exhibits a relatively balanced sex ratio that hovers near the state average, though its population density is fairly high given its agrarian nature. The overall literacy rate has seen an upward trend over that last decade, closing in on roughly 60%, driven by aggressive state sponsored education outreach. The social fabric of Dahod is heavily anchored by its indigenous tribal groups, with the Phil and Patalia tribes forming the largest demographic blocks. These communities possess a deep spiritual connection to nature, which heavily reflects in their lifestyle and local customs. Hinduism is the majority religion practiced across the district, followed by a sizable vibrant Muslim minority, particularly concentrated in the urban and semi-urban centers like Dahod town. There is also an influential and historic Dahod Bohra Muslim community that has historically driven much of the local trade and commerce. Gujarati is the official language of administration and is universally understood across the district. However, in day-to-day life, the linguistic landscape is dominated by Philly and Wagadi, which are indigenous tribal dialects blending elements of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. A significant portion of the population is comfortably bilingual or trilingual, using standard Hindi for interstate trade and everyday communication with the travelers. The cultural identity of Dahod is incredibly vivid, expressed through mesmerizing traditional art forms, music, and community folk dances. The Geriya and Guma dances performed during auspicious occasions display the community's rhythmic grace and ancestral storytelling. The annual Gol Kadedo festival, celebrated during Holi in tribal villages, is a globally unique cultural event involving matchmaking, structural claims, and immense community bonding. Additionally, the region is known for its exquisite tribal handicrafts, including traditional clay pottery, bamboo crafts, and intricate beadwork. Historically underserved, the education ecosystem in Dahod has undergone a massive modernization wave over the last few years. The district now hosts excellent professional institutions, including the Government Engineering College, Dahod, and Zedas Medical College and Hospital, which provides advanced technical and healthcare education locally. Furthermore, under recent developmental expansions, the government has established dedicated science colleges, a nursing college at Singwad, and Eklavya model residential schools to ensure that tribal youth have immediate access to quality primary higher education without migrating. The cost of living in Dahod is highly economical compared to Gujarat's Tier 1 urban centers like Ahmedabad, Surat, and Vadodara. Housing, rents, local real estate, and everyday utilities are very affordable because the economy is largely decentralized and predominantly agrarian. Most staples, fresh vegetables, and dairy products are sourced directly from surrounding rural farms, keeping supply chains short and grocery costs remarkably low. While the ongoing smart city upgrades are gradually pushing real estate values upward in Dahod town, the overall lifestyle remains budget friendly. Dago's per capita income has historically lagged behind the highly industrialized gold standard regions of southern and central Gujarat, primarily due to its historical reliance on subsistence farming. However, the income profile is changing rapidly due to massive industrial investments and an influx of public sector infrastructure spending. Income and corporate tax collections are heavily driven by the urban merchant class, local agro-processing micro-industries, and large public sector employees like the Indian Railways. Administratively, Dahod functions under a standard district set up by the district collector and district election officer in the political arena. The entire district falls under the Dahod Lok Sabha constituency, which is a seat reserved for scheduled tribes and is currently represented by Member of Parliament MP Joswant Singh Babur. For the Gujarat Legislature Assembly, the district is subdivided into several critical assembly constituencies, including Dahod, Talod, Limkada, Fatipura, Devgat Baria, Karbada, and Sanjali, making it a politically pivotal region for tribal representation in state politics. As a designated aspirational district, Dahod receives highly focused development funding through specialized central and state government schemes. The district has benefited immensely from the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, under which the over 1.10 lakh affordable homes have been constructed for rural families. Other respectful implementations include the PM Swanidhi scheme supporting local micro vendors, the widespread distribution of over 2.44 lakh clean cooking gas connections to tribal households, and aggressive health screening progress targeted at eradicating sickle cell and mini anemia within the tribal belt. For seamless administrative arid revenue governance, Dahod district is organized into a neat hierarchy of subdivisions and talukas tehsils. The district comprises 9 distinct talukas: Dahod, Jalod, Devgat Baria, Limgada, Fatehpuria, Danpur, Sanjeli, Garbada, and Singwad. Each taluka is governed by a taluka panchayat and managed by a Mamlatdar and block development officer, ensures that grassroots developmental policies, irrigation benefits, and civic infrastructure reach the most remote rural hamlets. The hydrology of Dahod is defined by several seasonal rivers and stream network that replenish the groundwater table and supply water for irrigation. The Dudhimati River flows gracefully alongside Dahod city, serving as an important geographical landmark. Other key water bodies include the Khan, Panam, and Machan rivers. The district agriculture sector has been greatly stabilized by canals drawing water from the massive Kadana Reservoir and regional extensions of the Narmada Canal project, protecting farmers from erratic monsoon dry spells. Dahod features a diverse natural landscape with a significant portion of its western and southern talukas covered by rugged hills and dry, deciduous forest zones. These forests yield valuable minor forest produce such as teakwood, mahua flowers, timru leaves used for making beedis, and natural herbs which offer a supplementary livelihood to local tribal gatherers. The undulating terrain is also rich in water catchment sites, which are increasingly harnessed for localized rainwater harvesting and soil conservation projects. The tourism profile of Dahod is an eclectic mix of historical ruins, natural viewpoints, and modern smart spaces. Historically minded visitors flock to the remnants of old fort and the ancient step wells scattered across the district, as well as the nearby world-renowned Champanar Babagath Archaeological Park. Nature lovers regularly visit the scenic hill stations of Devgath Baria and Ratan Mahal, to the latter hosting a famous sloth bear sanctuary. Inside the Dahod city, the newly revitalized Chop Talaf lakefront and the dedicated Tribal Museum offer excellent spaces to explore local heritage and recreation. While the district is heavily rural, it features several growing urban and semi-urban growth engines. The primary city and administrative capital is Dahod, which handles the bulk of commercial trade. Other prominent towns that function as vital economic hubs for the respective talukas include Jalod, Devgath Baria, Limkangda, Feretepura, Suksar, and Jalod. These towns act as primary marketplaces where rural farmers and craftsmen come to sell their goods and access health care or higher education. Employment Dahod has historically been centered on seasonal agriculture, animal husbandry, and casual construction labor, often resulting in seasonal migration to nearby cities. However, the employment landscape is undergoing a revolutionary shift. The establishment of massive manufacturing setups and the rapid execution of multi-core infrastructure works have created thousands of technical engineering and manufacturing jobs locally, allowing the youth to build sustainable careers right in their home states. While Dahod is not primarily having mineral mining hub like some of its neighboring districts, it possesses significant reserves of minor minerals and construction stones. Quartz, granite, and high-grade limestone deposits are found in specific pockets across its hilly terrain, feeding local stone crushing units and building materials industries. Sand mining along the dry riverbeds also yields essential raw materials for the regional real estate and infrastructure boom spreading across central Gujarat. Dahod is rapidly transitioning into a highly sophisticated engineering corridor. The absolute crown jewel of its industrial sector is the Dahod Electric Locomotive Factory. Backed by a monumental investment of rupees 20,000 crore, this cutting-edge railway facility has successfully rolled out its first ultra-powerful 9,000 horsepower electric locomotives, putting Dahod on the global heavy manufacturing map. This facility acts as a massive anchor, nurturing an ecosystem of small and medium enterprises (SMEs) that manufacture specialized railway components and supply automotive parts, transforming the Dahod Vadodara Halol stitch into a high-tech manufacturing powerhouse. Now, questions and answers. Which major historical figure was born in Dahod district? The Mughal Emperor Aurangazeb was born in Dahod in the year 1680 inside a local fort during a royal encampment. What is the primary industrial high cost of Dahod today? The primary industrial highlight is the Dahod Electric Locomotive Factory, a rupees 20,000 crore facility manufacturing advanced 9,000 horsepower electric locomotives for the Indian Railways. Which states share a geographical border with Dahod? Dahod shares its interstate borders with Madhya Pradesh to the east and Rajasthan to the north. What percentage of Dahod's population belongs to scheduled tribes? Over 74% of Dahod's population belong to scheduled tribes, making it one of the largest tribal concentrated districts in Gujarat. What unique tribal festival is celebrated in Dahod during Holi? The Gol Kadedo festival is a unique tribal fair celebrated with immense fervor. traditional dance and community matchmaking rituals during holy season. On what major rail corridor is Dahod Station situated? Dahod railway station is situated squarely on the main Mumbai to Delhi railway line, ensuring excellent nationwide connectivity. Which wildlife sanctuary is located near Dahod? The Ratan Mahal Sloth Bear Sanctuary, located in the surrounding region, is a major wildlife and ecotourism attraction nearby. When was Dahod officially carved out as an independent district? Dahod was officially created as a district on October 2, 1997, having been separated from the larger Panchmahal district. Which river flows alongside Dahod city? The Tudimati River is the prominent local river that flows adjacent to Dahod city. Who is the current member of parliament MP representing the Dahod Lok Sabha constituency? The Dahod Lok Sabha constituency is represented by MP Jaswant Singh Babur. Latest news and updates. Locomotive milestone. The Dahod Electric Locomotive Factory has successfully commercialized its manufacturing operations, rolling out high-capacity 9,000 horsepower engines. This has significantly boosted direct employment for local tribal youth and stimulated an ancillary engineering corridor linking Dahod with Halol and Vadodara. Vibrant Gujarat regional focus. Dahod has been designated a core focus district for the upcoming Vibrant Gujarat Regional Conference, scheduled for late June in Vadodara. The state is actively pitching Dahod's agro-processing sector and heavy railway engineering capabilities to domestic and global investors. Local governance. Following the local self-government posts, the district election officer and collectorate have updated the administrative and developmental frameworks for 2026 to accelerate the ongoing smart city projects, specifically emphasizing the modern integrated command and control center ICCC systems and citywide drainage facilities. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.